everyone, it's Kidu. So I'm gonna do a quick close look at, I swear I say that every single time, a close look at the Majora's Mask Link Nendoroid. So he is done really nice. I feel like he is very, very close to the picture. The ends of his hair aren't as dark, but they're done dark enough that, like, he looks so close to the picture that I can't really complain. Where normally I find that there are some differences between the, of course, the photos and the prototype compared to the actual product, because of quality control, or they had to change something, or whatever, or the paint job, or just, you know. And this is the pose I chose to put him in just because I know it's one of his more boring poses, but I really wanted him to be holding a mask just because, like, that's one of the biggest aspects of Majora's Mask, is the fact that he can, like, transform with all these different masks. And I really wanted the fairy to be a part of it. And I'll do a quick rotation. And there's his little sword. So I was really confused about how to put the sword together at first, but I will show you later on in this video of how you accomplish that. And I will also show you how you put the Majora's Mask on Link, because I was also confused because there wasn't a magnet or anything. So I'll show you that later. And of course I chose the Goron mask because I love Gorons. Look how cute it is. Look at it. Look at it. It's freaking adorable. Yeah, so he's a pretty, like, simple figure, if you ask me. There's nothing too crazy and elaborate about him. He's got his little boots and his belts and his little green tunic and his little clenched fist, and this hand has a little peg that goes into the bottom of this mask, and all the other masks there's a little hole on all of them. The fairy's wings are done nicely and such. There's not, again, too much to say about this figure just because it's pretty simple and this is the pose I chose. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I will put a link to the unboxing below if you're interested in that, in case you didn't come straight from that video to this one. And I did put together the case that came with him. So I did buy him from Tokyo Otaku Mode, and they sent me this free case along with him. It was a promotion they had going on. So I do have some complaints. Like, it's a pretty cheap case, and the entire outing is like this really thin plastic, and I know already it's a type of plastic that is going to scratch and scuff so incredibly easy. It's taller than I thought it would be, though, so I'm actually impressed about that. I thought it was only going to be little, like it would fit him nice, but considering it's actually quite large, it would totally fit a 1/8 figure, no problem. And the top pretty much just sits on, it's hard to do with one hand, I'm sorry. Just pretty much sits on it like this with a lid. Pops off. This part is hard plastic. This one is. Also, I feel like it would scratch super easily. But yeah, see, it's just like flimsy, whatever plastic. And I'm just going to move the camera away for a moment because I'm going to put him in the case. So, one sec. Alright, so that's him in the case, and you know, it's still nice for keeping your figures, like, away from dust or anything like that. And yeah, like, it's not a bad case. It's just a little cheap made, and I was pretty confused because it didn't come with any instructions, and it came, like, the lid came inside of the bottom base, and these pieces were already attached, but they were folded together. So they were flat, and I didn't realize that you had to flip the base over to put them in there, because I was like, it's not fitting, because it wasn't fitting on the bottom part, and I didn't understand what was happening. But yeah, so you have the base facing up, or this way, where you have the little ridge on the inside, and then, of course, this goes on the top, and this just fits in like that. But that's pretty much going to be it for this video. It was pretty quick. I hope that was a close enough look at him. I will, at the end of this, I'm just going to show some quick things. I'm going to show the sword, the mask, and I think one more thing that I can't remember. But yeah, I already filmed them, so I'm kind of like, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, comment. I love hearing from you guys. If you have any suggestions, I'm sorry my videos are so crappy quality. I only use my iPhone to videotape them. I don't really have enough for an expensive camera, considering I'm constantly purchasing things like these. And I can put a link for his item page of a Tokyo Taco Mode on that website for you guys in the description below. And I will also link the unboxing if you're interested. And I think that's pretty much it. So I will move on to the next bits. Goodbye. Or, no, I guess not goodbye yet, because you'll see stuff first. Whatever. And another thing I just want to show real quick, because I won't be showing this in, like, the close-up, and I didn't show it in the unboxing, is the potion. Looks like this. It's so cute and so tiny, and I'm having trouble getting it to focus, but there's, like, a little air bubble in there, too, so it looks like there's a little bubble. So there's the potion. And then we have his sword and his shield. His sword and his sheath. Oh, I apologize. That looks like this. The little handle's a little blue one. So that was cute. And then I'll just show his shield super quick. Just because these are so adorable and I can't help but not. Also, the detail on his shield is really nice. I wish my camera wasn't so shitty, so it would focus on the sword and not the background. Or the shield, sorry. Fucking piece of shit. I hate my camera. Well, it's really my phone, but, you know. But yeah, so it's done really nicely. And I appreciate that. Anyways, I'll continue with the video. One more thing I want to show you. So I was wondering how they were going to make him look like he had the sword on his back, and I was very confused because, like, you got the sword and you got the sheath, and of course the sword doesn't fit in the sheath, so I was like, oh, okay, how are they going to do that? This and this are actually separate pieces, so you pop them off like that, and then you stick them in the sheath, like so. And then it looks like your sword is sheathed. Isn't that cute? Oh, so cute. Yeah, so I'm going to put that on Link's back, or I guess, as you see, it's probably on his back. Anyways, I will let the video continue on. I'm sorry for, the cuts that are happening. Okay, hey, I just wanted to show you before I end this video, real quick, his hat is posable like this. So it does twist 360 degrees, so you can pose him doing action-y stuff. And I just figured out how to put on the mask. So you don't, like, stick it on his face, because there was, like, when I first seen it, it was like, there's this thing protruding from his face. I was like, that's not a thing. But what it is there's these pieces behind the hair, like the front piece of the hair. There's a little bit of space there. So what you do is you take these, and both of them are different size, which is slightly strange. And you put them in these holes, like so. So then you have this little band over his head like that. And then you would put the hair back on him. Because I am not, like, finishing his pose, I'm not going to cover up his face with this mask. So I just wanted to show you guys what it would look like before I, like, put him forever in my, well, maybe not forever, but, like, in my case. So you just put it, I should probably show you. My God, that's on there tight, huh? Oh, jeez. Okay. And it has this little peg in, so if you can see on his head is this weird little band. And then, yeah, you just stick it on that peg. And it floats above his face enough so it doesn't touch him. And then this is what he looks like with the Majora's mask on. Yay! So I thought I would just show that before I end this video. Anyways, yeah, okay. Oh, and I find it really neat that they chose to do it this way. I didn't know. I thought they were gonna like have a magnet piece or something strange, or maybe a whole entire separate top hair piece, but instead they chose the little headband thing. So that was cool. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.